Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to Freight Forwarding Factorio 2, and welcome to 2024. This is the first stream slash video of the year. Pretty exciting stuff. And I don't even remember how to play because I've been on a bit of a break. Had a family member in the hospital, so that required a bit of attention, and we are back to hopefully a bit more of a regular stream and video schedule now that the holidays have settled down a bit. Couple small things to note is there was an update to Factorio 2 that changed the ammo based on some of the very issues that we were dealing with early in the save. And so now the regular rifle magazines don't require lead but iron, and the piercing ones require lead. So we're gonna have to rebuild this a tiny bit to get that running again. And let's see, other announcements is I hope everyone had great holidays, and yeah, let's have a great year of more Factorio in Space Age. Space Age is going to come this year with any amount of luck. It seems like that was their hope, so that's pretty exciting. I'm trying to remember what we were doing. We did that. So I guess Power and Icy Island are the next main things. What are these things? Where do these... Oh, it's the time-lapse thing that keeps making those. I get it. I get it. I probably need to turn that off since I'm not using it. It's a tool to make like time lapses and take automatic screenshots and stuff, but it takes a bit of finagling and configuration, and I haven't figured out how to use it well yet. But anyway. So let's rebuild this real quick. So this needs iron now, which is right up here. So I could even just long inserter from there. Does that work? Yeah, I think so. And then we need the lead down here, which is kind of annoying. Here, let's bring that down and do it like this. Okay. So that'll get our armor-piercing rounds back up and running. One difference in the new combat and Dyson Sphere program is you can predict when the next time the Dark Fog will attack you. That is nice. Yeah, that does turn it into a bit more of a tower defense type thing, which I like. I will definitely try it out at some point. I liked Dyson Sphere program. It didn't grab me, you know, like Factorio or even Satisfactory did, but it's still a great game. Yeah, I am a fan of it. It has a lot of little quirks that I'm not a fan of, but I mean, that's most games. Factorio being an exception to that rule. Alright, I don't even remember what we were doing other than progressing in military stuff, so that's what we're gonna keep doing, I guess. And I'll just go ahead and grab all my gear. And let's see. Oh, speaking of Factorio Space Age, what have they announced in the last few Factorio Friday facts? They announced what even, I forget. What have they talked about? I don't even remember. Let me look real quick. Feel like there's been like 4 or 5 since I made the video about the planet. Factorio.com blog. Okay, so after Volcanus, they did another one on Volcanus talking about the like molten metals and stuff. They talked about smaller things for 2.0, like lamp colors and undergrounds turning green when you've reached the max distance. So like right here, those little arrows would turn green, and the dotted lines turn green when they're on the max length. So that's a nice little quality of life thing. They talked about train control improvements. Ah, that was the big one. And then they talked about noise expressions and how to generate stuff, which was a bit more of a technical post. But the train one was really interesting because you can put interrupts in trains now. And you can also change reservations. How's that work? A train will only give up its reservation once it leaves the block with the train stop. So now if you have a train limit of 1, it won't show as an available station the moment the train leaves, but it will show as an available station once the train is out of the block, which is, I mean, honestly, it just makes sense. Apparently, the person writing it said it was interesting. I would be interested to know if other people encountered this problem, because apparently it can create problems, but it's not very common. What else did they talk about with the trains? The interrupts was the big thing, and I'm imagining that the train control will be so much better, because you can have an interrupt on like a circuit condition, I think. And so, well, I guess I don't know if a train can read circuit conditions while it's on the move. Oh, whenever a train wants to leave a station, it checks the interrupts. So before the train, you know, this is our train station. So before the train leaves the station, it's gonna be like, wait, do I have any interrupts? And then it'll check all of them one by one down the list, and then it will go potentially do the interrupted schedule bits, which could be like, oh, go fetch more iron, or go to the refueling station. And so the LTN mod is looking less and less necessary. The one big thing that you can still do with LTN that you cannot do, even with all the new vanilla stuff, as far as I can tell, is channels. Having bit masked channels is really important for how you play modded playthroughs because of all the byproducts that you're trying to get rid of. Because you need like void stations and byproduct stations and regular stations, and having the bit mask stuff helps a lot with that. There's probably ways to do it with the new vanilla system, but they're probably not as clean as LTN is. The other nice thing about LTN is you don't have to connect all of your stations with a, you know, circuit signal like across every single power pole. It just connects all of them magically, which you could do with a mod, similarly by having the what's it called? The one that space exploration has, signal transmission. So you could also just use signal transmission, but as far as I can tell, vanilla can't quite emulate LTN still. Also true, Dave. More features have not been revealed. So who knows? Maybe we'll get even more fun in games. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Stuck. I would like to go plant some more trees while we're just slowly reintroducing ourselves to the world of Factorio. Like, forgotten how to play this game, basically. Okay. Let's plant some more trees. Oh, I guess I don't have that many. I think I did this just before I finished the last video. But that's fine. Okay, let's see. Drive sideways. Uh-oh, there's a rock there. And there. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. How could you do the bit masking approach with conditions? I guess you could just use circuit conditions. So yeah, really the main thing LTN does is just having these this like separate global kind of network of numbers that you can put conditions on. Because you can pretty much, in vanilla, you could just have an if statement on the interrupt and use bitmask stuff to turn on or off certain stations. Or more accurately, turn on or off certain stops in the interrupt schedule. What's up, Emu Bob? The trees are just for fun and to see if we can actually do anything against this pollution cloud. But it's so far not massively effective. But you know, it's just for fun, I guess. Okay, well, that's gonna have to run for a while before we get enough to actually matter. Well, let's go back to the military side of things. So now we need this, the biolabs, because these grow new biomass. So we did just research that, I think. And I know I saved some biomass somewhere. Where did I put it? Not in here anymore, is it? No. Maybe down by the military science. Where even is the military science? All the way over? Yeah, it's all the way over here. Oh yeah, I forgot we did the electronic components. Okay, please be over here. It is, good. Alright, let's craft as many of these as I can. I need glass. Where's some glass? Here's some glass. Here's some glass. Let's try to use up all our biomass. Oh, I didn't math it right, apparently. Okay, so these bad boys are quite large, and they need petroleum and oxygen. And I'll probably put them down here, so that we can expand a little bit on the biter research data if we need to. Okay, and then the petroleum. Oh no! Out of pipes. Oh goodness. I need some more walking speed. 6,000 though? Let's not do that. On second thought, let us not go to Camelot. I could do modular armor and start working towards that. That will be important in the long run. Let's do that because we're gonna need like vehicle equipment stuff. And then rocketry. I'll probably want that along with tanks at some point. We can get more mining productivity eventually. I definitely want defenders and robot count. Maybe we'll get that out of the way. Oh wait, we don't have that much military science right now until we get the biomass going. Okay, so we're gonna get the biomass going, and that will complete our military science. I don't remember how many we need. 14.4. And the oxygen comes from 2 electrolysis plants. We already have. Good. Okay. And the petroleum we already got over here. There we go. 2 electrolysis. They need water. think there's water over there. And then we need a flare stack, or whatever they're called. Yeah, there's water right here. There we go. And get those powered. Mm-hmm. There we go. No, atmospheric condensers require way more power. These don't need very much oxygen, so that's why I'm just using these. The atmospheric condensers, I want to say we looked at it when we set this up. They would require like a crap ton of either amount or power or both. I don't remember. Oh, I lied. Half the power, and I only would need one of them. Well, two of them still. Too late. Already set this up. JK. I thought we had checked that. I can't remember what changed. Maybe it's for hydrogen that this is way more efficient or something. I don't know. Okay, and we're gonna need another 6 here. That's 12. And that'll be 16, which will be slightly more than enough, which I don't hate slightly more than enough. It's generally a good amount of things to have. Okay, so that is the biomass, and we'll run that up to one of these. You highly recommend the hovercraft. Oh yeah, I'm excited about it. Very excited. Okay, so those are all running. I am still short on power, by the way. That is a problem. And this is ugly, but I'm just gonna do it. Don't at me. Not agree. I did count the biomass properly, I just hadn't grabbed it all. Okay, there we go. So now we're back to biter research data, which each research data gets us 5 cards and costs 2 biomass. So 2 to 5 is the ratio. Oh, yeah, I guess I need to hook these up, don't I? Alright, and then that one will turn the corner, that one will turn that corner. I'll do that. For now, I just have to connect them. Wait, is that not? What the problem is? I don't actually know. I guess they only connect... They don't output to a pipe, they only output to other buildings. of the same type, maybe? Is how that works? Something like that. So I'll just do that instead. Oh, or maybe I just don't have enough. Oh, I didn't flare. That's the problem. Alright, now we figured it out. There we go. Got a flare stack to hydrogen. Here we go. Okay, that should get these running now. Eventually. Takes a bit to build up. And then I need 4 more of these once I have enough biomass. Yeah, these have to fill up their buffers before these get any. Still not seeing any on the right side running, though. It makes 13. These only use 5, so it should get there. I guess the buffers are pretty big in these. $250 looks like is the... No? Even more than 250. Okay, well that'll take a second then to fill up the buffers. And then I need to steal some of it to build more. So we're gonna do that. 1. Well, I guess that's 3 because it's 12 to a row, so 16 squares. That's how many more I need. Oh, come on. Is that going to buffer all the way up to 1300 as well? Looks like it is. That's annoying. That's just downright annoying. That's going to take a couple minutes to fill those up. Alright, well, anyway, that's taken care of. So, modular armor. Let's do personal battery. Portable generator. And then tank. Well, we don't have the military science for it yet. I guess we can do the hovercraft. Because we want that. Well, we can't do the missile hovercraft because it's titanium, but the regular hovercraft will be nice because it's faster than the car and can go over water, and obviously that's pretty dang nice. And it has a big equipment grid, so we might be able to turn it into a bit of a combat machine. Guess we'll see how effective that is. And I should go work on some more power. We do have a lot already set up here. I don't know if we should switch to another power generation option or just do more steam. Let's do more steam. Gotta find my gears though. Okay, so that's 10, 15, 20. There we go. And then we can just copy this setup. With 20 and 40. And... oh, are we really one tile short of fitting it between those two? That is sad. Okay, I'll just put it up here. Probably could have moved the belt more easily, but it's fine. Okay, there's that. And then we get a little water. Doodadarino. And then be able to connect those like so. Get a wind turbine. Cue to front on that one. Oh, it looks like I need steel. I've run out. There's that. Let the nanobots do their thing. There we go. We'll up our power game a bit. Now, is this even... I don't even know if the red belt can supply all of this. Because now it's a mixture of coke and coal, and coke is a lot more energy dense than coal. And really, solid fuel would be the best to put on there. So I could set up a solid fuel line, and 30 a second of solid fuel would be 600 megawatts. That's a lot of power on one red belt. Okay, so we want our modular armor. Does it use heavy armor? It does. Craft. Wait. What? I thought I did that already. That was weird. Wait, what? The heck? Okay. I already have a heavy armor. I click on this, and that's gotta have something to do with Q to front, I bet. I bet that's what it is. Yeah, it's some Q to front weirdness. Somehow keeps it from using the heavy armor because it puts it in my armor slot. That's super weird. Okay. And then we need some batteries to make some personal batteries. Yay, more inventory. Okay, portable generator's done. Probably should go with a small one for now. And I need some steel. And what else was I gonna grab? I already forgot. Already forgotten what I was gonna make. Oh, steel beams is what I'm thinking. Or is it iron beams that I need? Is that what the... Yeah, it's iron beams. I guess I don't use those very often. Batteries, that's what I'm looking for. Did I even make batteries? I don't remember. I may not have. Nope. Okay. Well, we need batteries then. I have unlocked them at least, right? Lead, copper, and sulfuric acid. And we do or don't have sulfuric acid in here. We have sulfur. So this seems like a natural place to make some sulfuric acid and bring down lead and copper. And then we can do some battery action. Look, we already got copper right there. So we just need lead. Come in here. And I'm out of belts. Lead's up there. Hope I put that in the right square. Let's find out. Yep, there we go. Okay, so there's lead. And copper. Okay, so sulfuric acid is lead and sulfur. Well, good thing I have lead down here already. And then water's right here. Oops. I don't expect to need a ton right now. Get some more chem plants, and we shall make batteries. Ah, that's annoying. Let's move those over a bit. Alright, there's batteries. Now, just shove them in a chest. Wait, just kidding. There's batteries. Yeah, that's 1 a second. More than enough. Okay, so now we got bat rays. And then... so this can use all the different fuel types. That's good. Let's just throw some regular fuel in it. And we can put in a little battery, and that'll start charging up. Beautiful. Look at that. I don't think I've ever used capsules, except maybe like once when they released them or something. Okay, so now, what kind of equipment? Let's see, where's... not seeing it. Where's the next kind of research for that stuff? Don't need landmines. Yeah, like energy shield equipment and all that jazz. Oh, looks like it's mostly locked behind titanium. Yeah, power armor is locked behind titanium. Tesla coils, that's locked behind all kinds of stuff. Oh, backspace goes back. That's so nice. Portable nuclear reactor, that's not happening. Laser defense also requires titanium. Though the research... what did we determine? I feel like there was one tech or two. Yeah, well, low density structure, okay. There might be a couple things we could make, even though they require the titanium research, that don't require titanium themselves. But portable solar is not it either. Okay, never mind. So right now, all we can have are batteries. That's pretty useless. And like exoskeletons and stuff are all locked behind these researches and require titanium. And personal roboport. That one we could make, it looks like. Nope. Well, at least... yeah, the personal roboport we could. Night vision, I can make, and belt immunity, I cannot make. Dang it. Okay, so we're a ways away from that. Sad. What about vehicle equipment? Is there vehicle equipment? Or do the personal ones just go in the vehicles? Okay, these can go in the vehicles, yeah. But we can't do anything with them yet. We have batteries and generators, and that's it. Okay. So, hovercraft is definitely pretty high on the list. Oh yeah, and the ironclad was one of the big ones. Okay. And the defender doodads, and the tank. Yeah. Okay. We'll start on the ironclad slowly. And didn't we realize we can't do cluster grenades for a long time? Yeah, very long time. Forget about cluster bombs. Now I'm hoping these are all... nothing filled yet? Not quite. Okay. I'll get one more built. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Now, are these even running? Why are so few of them running? Should be close to most of them running. I guess this is stealing... this is stealing most of the biomass. It takes 3 minutes, roughly, of 1 biomass per second to actually make a new biolab. So we're still a little bit away from having biolabs all going to the research. But that means this is not going to be able to move forward at all. Let's work on something else, like cargo ships. We'll need those eventually. We'll work on water transport signals, and maybe we just do mining productivity before all of that, because that also increases mining speed. The hidden bonus of that research. You might think it just makes things more productive, but it also makes things faster because the productivity is a bonus bar, which is different than something they are adding. I don't know if we've talked about this yet in Space Age, which is going to be, I think it's quality modules, or I forget how it's connected to mining, but maybe it's big miners, but improved mining yield per patch without increasing the speed of mining. Basically what it does is it decreases the chance that you actually consume an ore from the patch when you mine it. And so that has the effect of increasing productivity, but without actually increasing the mining speed. So there's going to be 2 axes of mining productivity, essentially. That's a thing coming in Space Age. Did not need more assemblers. What do I need more of? Do two stacks of power poles. I think things are looking pretty good. Is our ammo full? Look at that. 1,200 AP rounds. Well, times 30. So 36,000 AP rounds. Sounds like a lot until you put them in a bunch of turrets and they start disappearing real quick. Power seems to be whole. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to build the rest of the power plants over here. Also need some more light in and around the power. What? Am I missing one? Oh. Thought I had crafted the right amount. Ta-da. Okay, I'll count that as lots of power. 150 megawatts. We're using most of it, but whatever. So now we're really just waiting on these bio labs. I don't really think there's a way we can speed that up. I could go kill some spiders on the other island. Would be the only thing. Oops, the only thing I can do to fix that. Did we ever get the hovercraft researched? Did we? We did. Oh, sweet. Okay. So I need 2 speeds and 2 efficiencies. Oh, you know, that's what we really need to do. Is get modules going. Okay, I need a bunch of these. Modules. I'll just handcraft some for now. And we'll get our first hovercraft. Ho, 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 ho. Exciting. Okay, so max speed is 187, which is... doesn't show the max speed of the car. That's weird. That's very weird. Why does it not show the max speed? Car. Prototype base. Is this the right one? Probably not. Place result. That's what. Oh, goodness. I just want to know the max speed of a car. Vehicle prototype. It's probably in here somewhere. Car prototype. No. Rotation speed? No. Consumption? No. Why's max speed not in there? I wonder if max speed is calculated from weight and friction, and so it's actually not a set value. That might be the case. Also, Dave, come on. Cleaner power? What's wrong with you? Clean power? I don't know. Gas power could be a thing, but I don't actually know enough about it to know if it's worth it. So we'll ignore it for a minute. And I shall put the equipment into here for now. And now I need some more fuel. There. Hooray! Oh, yeah. Oh, it drifts. That's awesome. Got good acceleration. Nice. Oh, I'm digging this. Okay. Oop. Oof. Definitely weighs a lot more than the car. Okay, where was I going with this? I'm not even touching it. It does not have very much friction. We'll put it that way. Where was I going? Oh, I was gonna get more fuel. Where is my fuel? Oh, it's south. Right. Oh, it can just go through. That's so nice. It can go through rocks. And over water. Oh, that's so neat. Woo! Donuts, baby. Alright, well, that helps a lot. It's so fast. Oh, gosh. So you can kill yourself on rocks pretty easily is kind of what I'm determining. We need the energy shields. Ah! It also does not turn quickly. That's really funny. Okay, this is also not fuel. Where the hell did I make fuel? I just made solid fuel there because I was lazy. I remember now. Wasn't by the trains. I mean, it had to have been over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I see it. Alright. Let's take all of it, and then we'll put that filled, put that filled. Oh, it doesn't have a trunk at all. That's kind of annoying. It'd be nice if it at least had, like, a few squares. In a weird way, you can store fuel inside the generators, inside the truck, because I can fit 4, you know, stacks of fuel in this, and then I can get it out, and right now it's not doing anything because the batteries aren't being used for anything. But it kind of can carry its own fuel. It doesn't have any weapons, so that's worth noting. So until we can get grid-based weaponry, it doesn't really do anything combat-wise, but it can get me across the pond nice and quick. And over a rock or two. There we go. There's the 3 more that we need. Okay. So we'll let those craft. And we'll be getting some more military science. How much did I do? 3 a second. So a minute is 200, 10 minutes is 2,000, so 5,000 is like 30 minutes. No, 25 minutes. Which is what the tank is, and the ironclad. But we'll have to build up for a minute. But we'll get there. We knew we were in it for the long haul when we did a 20x science multiplier. That's not news. Not news at all. Okay, what even are all these equipments? There's laser defense. There's some other, I think it's a submachine laser defense. And it looks like that's all there is. And then there's shields, solar panels, creative equipment, which I'm not using because that would be cheating. I think that's it. So yeah, just lasers and shields here. Nothing too fancy. Yay! Alright, so now all of these are running, and that is 1.333. And if all of those are running, it's 1.313, and that's 0.656, which is more than... Okay, so everything is slightly more than what it needs to be. So like... how I like it. So eventually we should see these actually all running full speed. Might take a couple minutes. And that's assuming I have enough power and assuming I have enough input steel and whatnot and coke, which I may or may not. That'll get that military science going. And then... I don't think I'm quite ready for modules. The problem with modules is they require so much power. I'm tempted to put prod modules in my labs. I need a lot of prod modules, but labs do use quite a bit of power, actually. 32 megawatts, and so 2 prod modules would double that. But I get an extra 8% science for free, which is probably worth it. I just would need more power. Maybe I use the gas power plants. Where are those? Oh, I still need to research them. I don't actually know the gas. 900 kilojoules. Is petroleum gas the only thing you can burn? Think so? Can I... Let's see. Can we find out in here somehow? Bioethanol. Aha. I'm guessing you can find out somewhere in here somehow. Generator prototype. Fluid box prototype. Maybe fluid box somehow. Burns fluid. True. I guess that's all there is to it. Filter. Oh, that's an internet link. Okay, well, how do you make bioethanol? Biomethanol. Wood, oxygen, and steam. 750 kilojoules. So let's say we were gonna make a new power line. And let's just say we wanted petroleum gas as a power source. 900 kilojoules. So 1 per second is 900 kilowatts. Let's just see what we need for 1 gigawatt. So that would be... 1,000 would be 900 megawatts. So divided by 0.9. I guess we'll do product input. And we'll do the cracking first. We crack that, and then we do 975. So we divide by 0.975. That gets us out to 1,000, which is 900 megajoules. So we then divide that by 0.9, and there we go. That's 1 gigawatt out, and we would need a crap ton of stuff. 38 megajoules, 120 buildings. No joke. Plus however many gas power plants that would be. And then instead, if we do biomethanol, that stuff is 750. You can just set the power in Hellmod with the fuel power to 1 giga. Okay, well, I don't know how to do that. I never do it that way. How would I do that? funny. I know how to do a lot with Helmod, but I never use the power related functions. So I actually don't know. At the power in Helmod, is it one of these buttons? I don't actually know how to do this. Oh. Just add the power making recipe. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, there's a recipe for burned petroleum gas. No, that's the flare stack. I don't think that recipe exists. Unless it's a locked recipe. Doesn't seem to be a thing. Unless it's a recipe that doesn't show up when you sort it. You can't do it from petroleum. Ah, okay. Do Joe filter do the power tab? Is it in this list? There it is. Okay, gas power station. Aha, that's the one. So you're saying I could just do it that way. I see. All right, well, at this point, we've already got it, so it's too late, but good to know. And that is the amount of bio... Oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember... Okay, so this isn't that different than the last time I played Castorio. I feel like we looked at this and it was like, WTF, why would I do this? Like, this is just worse. It feels so much worse, I think, than the regular power. Especially when you consider the amount of wood and oxygen you need. We either need 100 electrolysis plants or 75 atmospheric condensers, not to mention steam boilers, using a decent amount of wood themselves, if we wanted to be reproducible at least. Like, yeah, I guess the input's free, but you need this many buildings and 90 megajoules to make it. Seems so much worse. Gosh, I would need 80 wood a second to make all that steam. So yeah, biomethanol does not seem great. I guess if you add some productivity, that helps a little bit. You know, it uses a lot more power, but helps with the input building requirements. Obviously, beacons and stuff could make this a lot better, but we don't have those yet. So at this point, I would just rather use a crap ton of crude oil and just burn petroleum gas. Now, for what it's worth, how much how many gas generators would we need for this? That's the other big question I have. Gas generators. Where was it? The Helmod tab? Product. There it is. Now, why is there only one of these? Where's the one for biomethanol? Or can I change the ingredient here? Aha. I see. I get it. Okay, so if I want the output to be 1 gigajoule, oh my goodness, I would need 200? Oh, yikes. Well. Let's just say we wanted 100 megawatts we would need 22. You wouldn't do wood to steam, you would do coke. Yeah, that doesn't make it that much better though, Dave. Even if I'm ignoring the steam, I feel like this is still a pretty inefficient way to do it if you have infinite oil, which we do. There's really no reason to do it this way. But I'm trying to think, like, is this even worth it? Or would I rather just burn more coke? What's going on here? There we go. No. Yes. Is that doing it right? Shouldn't the input show as crude oil, though? This is odd. It's showing the input as 112, but it's like properly doing that. So the input should show as crude oil, not as petroleum gas. Because it's canceled out here and here. Odd. Power to top. There we go. Thank you. Right, because I'm on... I switched it in my brain. I'm on regular version now. So... yeah. Anyway. So 114... So one oil basically makes 1 megawatt per second. Pretty close. Is this easier than... what? How many... Sorry, we've been in this rabbit hole for a while. How many of these would it be to make 100 megawatts? 10, 20, no, 133 steam engines. 133 steam engines and 60-something boilers versus this. This is probably easier. So maybe we should do gas power then. It's also cooler, you know, for whatever that counts. So we'll probably do some gas power eventually. For now, we have just enough. The ironclad is almost halfway done. I guess that's the plus of getting lost in Hell Mod, is your base has some time to do stuff. You can set it so that Hell Mod pauses the game whenever you're in Hell Mod, but especially when you're in Planetons, you definitely want the base running. Because sometimes things take hours and hours and hours, and good time for your base to get caught up on things. And one thing I also want to look at is how's copper doing? We still have 2.1 million. Okay. I should probably get Yarm, yet another resource monitor. Yarm is pretty handy. It matters more in games where you're doing a lot of building of mining outposts, which we're not. But it is nice that it gives you a little bit of a notification before patches run out. Okay. Yeah, we are mining as much as we can. Almost. I feel like we could do a little bit more down here if I really cared to, but it's fine. Did I go one tile over? No. No, I can't. So that's all the copper we're getting until we capture the new island. And then enrichment actually could be something I work towards, because that gets you more copper per ore. 5 enriched copper. So this gets us 6 instead of 4.5 plates, basically, from 9 ore, which is a 33.3% boost. So pretty significant boost to do that. If ore is the problem, which it is right now. Research. Let's look at research. How are we doing? What packs are we out of? Are they all running? Wow. All 200 labs are running right now. That's incredible. Or 160 labs. Oh, okay. I would need 320 prod modules. Until I get some more power, I don't think it's quite worth it. Because that would actually put me over the 150 already. But yeah, it's kind of a waiting game at this point. I think we're at a pretty good spot to end the episode. We're already over an hour anyway, and can do a little bit of waiting for the Ironclad research to finish up before the next episode. So with that, I think we will call it for the YouTubes. We'll keep streaming on Twitch, so stick around if you're on Twitch. But yeah, welcome to 2024, everybody. Hope you're having a good year so far. It will be the year of Space Age. Oh, so exciting. Factorio Space Age. And I already know that there's a good chance, it depends on how excited I am about getting back to Planetons, but there's a good chance I get to do Exotic Industries next after this mod pack, and then probably Planetons after that, or maybe something else. I don't know. We will get back to Planetons eventually, I promise. It's there. It's in the back of my mind, always. But, I'm not quite in the mood yet. So, anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.